Hello, it's Prince Eric here. And well, as usual, I have a couple things, I wanna talk about. Well, most people need to understand that this world is under a massive program. Okay? Two programs, in fact. Okay? The original program that God has written and their own program, which can only be named as Babylon. That's the name of that program, Babylon. So all of these issues that affect society today are a result of people actually being a victim of this Babylon program, believing Babylonic ideas, which are actually against. That's what even what the scriptures say. It says that by nature the devil anakwenda kinyume. Okay, so there is an established way of doing things. Okay, there is an established way of doing things, and we did not establish that way. We did not vote upon that way. No, we do not have that power or authority over others. Yes, it was designed by God himself to make society work. Okay, so when you see society is not working, it's not that the program has gotten old or something, or it has become obsolete because it did not consider the change of times. No, the things that has changed are the ideas in people's minds. Okay, the ideas in people's mind, how they perceive things, how they see things, how they see race, how they see gender, and all of these touchy subjects. Yes. So I've been trying to reset the mindset to the original programming to make you understand that if you continue behaving in a certain manner, then it will eventually result into a certain outcome that will likely not be desirable. Okay? We are not created to suffer. Okay? We are not created to suffer. Okay? We only suffer and we do not adapt to suffering because we were not created to suffer. We were created to live in abundance and in luxury. Okay? Not even one part of our body is designed for work. Okay? That's why, 90% of you will probably go to your graves, and the reason that you're in the grave there is because of your job. Why? Because it is a form of punishment, a slavery of type. Okay? So it all begins with the idea. Okay? And then they cement that idea in a book. Why a book? A book because it will probably outlive any media that has been created after the book. Okay, book as in paper. Okay, it will probably outlive any. It has its shortcomings, but our reliance in technology has made it so. Okay, so they can transfer this knowledge generation to generation without change by writing books. Okay, because books, once written, they have to be revised, right? But it's not the same as, a song. You can easily edit it, right? So the transition has been, these ideas start just as a conversation, and then they turn it into books, and then these books get a following, and then they make movies. Yes, while this following sustains the system, right? The following sustains the system, yeah? The supporters of, Disney sustain the Disney, right? So if people want to collapse Disney, they should just stop supporting Disney. It's just easy as that. Okay? So they push the technology with it, yes? If you follow the technology of animation, yes? It is in the middle of actually computers and such, yes? Even today, yes, all of these high-spec computers are mostly used for video work and such, yes? So they make movies and games, and all of these are phrases, really. Yes, these really are phases in a master plan, or the ultimate plan for the future, yes? And then these animations turn into games, okay? And then the next step after games and video games is actually becoming the idea. Yes, becoming the idea. If you were, a violent person in video games, and they want to nurture that and actually provide a space for you to, basically what I'm trying to say is this. The scripture has used accurate terms. It says they will go after their imagination. Okay? They will go after their imagination, each one to their own. Okay? That's why you see people here trying to turn to dogs. Okay? When they're trying to say, I'm legally a dog, and they wear these costumes and they walk on, 4 limbs and such. Why? Because this was once a thing they saw when they were children. Dogs walking on 2 limbs and talking, and somehow screwed their whole situation up. Now they want to become dogs. Right? Because really, even the entertainment industry does not practice things that, support the family structure per se, It actually goes and damages the whole structure. Okay, this is very systematic. Okay, so it is not rewarding. Okay, I've seen movies so many times where basically they make people who marry each other as something like the worst thing that a person could ever do. Yes. And I don't know, maybe the divorces prove so, but still, it is righteousness, okay? It's finding righteousness, and really, we have to find it within ourselves, right? Within ourselves, to be upright, yes? To be upright, to be faithful to whatever cause that we are trying to pursue, really. So, in this bent world, it's a war of ideas, It's a war of ideas. Okay, I'll give an example here. Okay, if they wanna make the 21st century, I don't know, a convenient place for witches, why don't you make witchcraft cool? You know, so they created Harry Potter and they wrote books about it. Yes, they wrote movies and they were animations and they made video games. Okay, and now after the whole visual experience thing, people are actually being more supportive and more, I don't know, have a lax stance on witchcraft, which is actually a very interesting phenomenon, right? So that's what is happening. Okay, it's the same thing as this issue of suicide that we are seeing. Right? So the idea is, and the idea that even the media is pushing, unfortunately, is that men are actually less emotional. That's why they are capable of things that men are capable of, killing their spouses and, I don't know, hurting their children and abandoning their families, things of sort, you know. That men are less passionate. Well, actually, the opposite is true. Okay? The issue is this. Men and women, they forget and have lost the ability to, I don't know, differentiate or appropriate empathy or rationalization to certain issues in society. I don't know if I'm making sense. Okay? Rationalizing and empathizing. These are two different forces. Okay? And if an issue comes up and you use the long force, when you are supposed to empathize, you rationalize, and when you're supposed to rationalize, you empathize, then the whole situation just becomes a mess. Yes? So let's see what happens when, I don't know, strains occur in relationships. Yeah, everybody runs to their corner. Okay, because really what God has intended, He has put more of each one of these powers in each gender. Okay, to men they were given that empathy, a lot of it, and women they were given rationalization. Okay, women are very intelligent. Okay, and men are very passionate, very passionate. Okay, very passionate. Now, I don't know, maybe society has been run by passion all of these years. And I don't know, maybe that's the case. Okay, because of the whole effects of, I don't know, the movie industry, the media and such, you know. But I don't think that's the issue, because it all comes down to when one chooses to apply what force to each and what situation, right? But let's talk about a micro level, on a micro level. We're not talking about, let's forget about the large scale situation. Let's talk about the small scale situation, yes? So women end up rationalizing and using much of their brains when they're in a tight spot, right? That's why they end up prostituting themselves, you know, because why? It's not about emotion. It's not about emotion, it's about the outcome. They want something, and the only way they want to get it is that, you know. And here, we have men who are too emotional and they have outbursts that end up destroying everything. Yes, destroying everything, okay? It has started wars, for crying out loud. Yes, so what am I trying to say? Is that these tensions are tests, and they test our compliance and obedience to what we are ordered, okay, to live as here on earth. Yes, so of course passion rules everything. Passion rules everything. Passion. Yes. So my advice would be men and women should forget the Babylonian programming. Okay, and men should be more rational, okay, to balance off their passion, of course, and women should be more empathetic to balance off their habit of rationalizing everything. Okay, I hope I'm clear. Okay. So this Bandari issue, what has it grown to? The people who are saying it is more of a, I don't know, religious or whatever reason, those people have left, and really the only people who have remained are just different groups that want it to stop or proceed for different reasons. Yes, that's what is left. Okay, and it has become sort of a Cold War. It has become some sort of Cold War, and it's not good. It's not good because, as usual, when things get tight, everybody goes to their corner. Okay, and you do not want emotions to erupt. Okay, men are very destructive. It's just our nature. Okay, so before one or a group of men become a destructive bunch, empathize before rationalizing what they're saying. Sometimes it's not about rationalization, it's just pure passion, and they act out of passion. Okay, so there needs to be a clear line of communication, because the situation is flammable than it seems. It is flammable than it seems, really, and really we have the masses, the government, and the criminal enterprise, because this war is really about that. The criminal enterprise, yes, they somehow have a strong hold on the ports, and I don't know, them handing over these assets to a foreign investor might go against their interests, yes. And they're actually using the masses and hiding behind the masses. And they are basically rumors. Up till now, they have remained rumors. I've just heard one of those, just one accusation, right? One accusation about, I don't know, Rostam Aziz. You've seen that? I've seen that on YouTube. And he came out and gave an answer that, I don't know, he has no interest, and all of these are just things and whatever, But really, this criminal enterprise is hiding behind the masses. Yeah? Now, one might be tempted to strong arm the people, I don't know, for their own good. Okay? For their own good, to strong arm the people for their own good, so you say. Well, in a country of 60 million people, I don't think that's a good idea. Okay? What you can do, is first empathize with the masses. Okay? The masses feel like they are losing every day. Yes, that's what it feels like right now. Like we are losing. Yes? The price of fuel is going up, we are losing money. The price of food is going up, we are losing money, and we do not want to lose anymore. And the same applies to even the ports. Okay, so do not take it lightly. Okay, do not take it lightly. That's why people are protective and emotional about the whole situation. Okay, apart from those who are actually, I don't know, even the entire nations of Africans, I've seen nations taking protective measures, to protect their economies. Yes, not by outsourcing things, just by pulling things inside and actually boosting those things which are inside by being protective when it comes to importation of certain products. Yes, you want salt to survive, then slowly turn the valve off when it comes to the importation of salt. That the industry will grow eventually. Okay, but if you do the opposite, everything will remain stagnant, and most likely those who are ahead will continue being ahead. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So unstuck yourself. Because I've seen people who come out there in support of, I don't know, the decision to go along with the whole contract. They're arrogant. They're arrogant. Okay, and the way they talk to the masses, the way they talk to the people who employ them, they're very arrogant. That's a remark that I give. Arrogancy. Pure arrogancy. And no understanding, no empathy. Okay? Neither. We just get arrogance. Okay, now I don't know what's more criminal than that. So, unstuck yourself. One, by doing the masses, what the masses want, really. Okay, go outside, talk to them. And you will understand and you will know that what I'm saying right now is true. Everybody feels it, that we are losing and we can lose. That's why we prepare not to lose. Not to lose water, not to lose power. Everybody's losing right now, okay? So I hope you get what I'm trying to say. And of course, if the problem is the criminal enterprise, and I honestly think it is, because I don't think we are unable to run our own ports, okay? I've heard some reports out there about what these ports are earning, and kuna port moja huku west huku nisikia sijui inaingiza sijui milioni ngapi sijui. Alafu ina export chakula kila siku. Sasa hiyo ni criminal element hizo. Mzi expose na mdeal nazo, naogopa. La sivyo basi wabadilike kuwa a force for good. Wawe force for good basi. Lakini sio niye kuact kama wao criminal enterprises na kuwatumia the masses au even to strong arm the masses. That will not turn out great. Haya. Efficiency kwenye maji, I think that's the issue. I think that's the issue. Okay. Unahitaji wafanyakazi, unahitaji vyombo vya usafiri. So far naona vibajaji tu anaye. Na hivyo vibajaji havijawa modified hata kubeba mabomba au hata kama vinaruhusiwa kuwa modified kubeba mabomba sijui. Lakini msafiri kwanza ni tatizo. Afu pili, material. Mnaibiwa sana material na hamna njia ya kukatalog vitu, kwa sababu njia mnayofanya hivyo vitu inatengeneza mianya ya hizo material kuibiwa. Naibiwa sana material. Na pia mnapohifadhi vyote vinatokana na planning. Mmetengeneza utaratibu ambao kweli ni kushangaza kwa kweli. Kushangaza kwa kweli. Kwa nini mnatoa vile vifaa kwa watu? Kwa nini watu waje kuchukua vile vifaa? Kwa nini nyie msivitie kwenye gari na mkaja navyo? Muone kama mnatengeneza mianya ya watu kuiba hivyo vifaa hapo katikati. Bwana mnabeba bomba yenu hapo sijui ya mita 500 sijui mita 100 ngapi, mnaletea kwenye gari, mnaenda bwana leo tunaenda mtaa fulani, mnaingia mtaa fulani. Dokumenti zote mnazo, huyu anahitaji mita ngapi, anahitaji mita ngapi, mnakata pale pale. So mna pre-cut somewhere alafu mnaipackage mnawapa. Hii yote ni very poor management of things. Sijui kwa sababu gani mnafanya hivyo, mnaweza mkawa na njia, lakini kiukweli ufanisi ni mdogo mno. Ndio maana mnachukua muda sana kushughulikia mambo. Mabomba kibao yanavuja. Kuna bomba moja ile survey pale sijui limemwaga metric tons ngapi za maji pale darajani survey pale. Kila siku ninapita pale na bomba ile alizibwi. Na hilo ni bomba moja tu. Sasa sijui mlikuwa mna plan gani za long term, lakini when it comes down to it, efficiency ndio tatizo, ufanisi. Sio kwamba mna hela, lakini ufanisi, jinsi mnavyofanya kazi ndio shida. TANESCO kazi yao kidogo ni nyepesi kuliko yenu, kwa sababu wao wana deal above ground and such, lakini wako very systematic kwenye mambo ya dispatch na nini, ku handle issues, of course ku notice issues zao ni, lakini taarifa mnapokea bwana kuna bomba sehemu fulani linavuja. Mnahitaji watu wawili tu ambao wanajua wanachokifanya kufanya hiyo kazi. Lakini yani vitu vinaenda kwa ufanisi ambao sio mzuri. Na cleaning, unajua cleaning, na hii inahusisha sana hizi mapampu zenu, na hii ina-apply hata kwa TANESCO. Usafi. Unajua kusafisha kuna kufanya ugundue vitu vingi sana. Sasa kwenye mitambo ambayo yamekuwa installed in permanent places. Unajua ukisafisha utaweza ka notice vitu vingi sana ambavyo vina decay na vina go wrong na huo mtambo. Kila siku kama wewe unasafisha, hata kuusikia ule mtambo ule unapopiga kelele yake ikibadilika tunajua kuna kitu hapo kina develop. Mitambo yote iko hivyo, sauti tu, iwe ni gari, iwe ni treni, sauti yake tu ile. Kama wewe kweli unakijua kile kifaa, sauti yake tu itakubadilika, utajua. Sasa usafi unakufanya uwe karibu kwanza na huo mtambo. Uwe unauangalia kila muda, kila saa. Kwa unaweza ukajua jinsi gani una behave. Na pia unakuwa na tabia na develop tabia ya kufollow up. Shida ndio hiyo kwamba watu tuliinstall hiyo mitambo baadaye tukaiacha. Sasa hizi ndio tunaheka sasa maintain sasa. Uchafu, hiyo ndio shida kubwa. Mimi sidangaji jamani. Uchafu. Hebu angalieni katika site za mitambo ambayo hamjai maintain, ambayo hamjai upgrade, si ndio? Angalieni mle ndani ya mitambo alafu muone kwamba tatizo kubwa ni nini. Watu hawakuwa karibu na ile mitambo. Kwanza uchafu, ile mazingira yale maeneo kuna uchafu. Kwa hata ukaribu wa watu na ile mitambo haupo, ndio maana ina decay tu taratibu. Kitufe kimoja kinakufa. Mwisho wa siku switchboard nzima haifanyi kazi. Watu walikuwa wapi? Wakati inabidi kizima switchboard moja tu. Na watu umeme watu kibao, unachukulia poa. Kwa hiyo kingine, sewage siwasikii mkiongea kabisa. Kabisa mambo ya sewage. Sio mnaingiza tu maji ndani ya nyumba na pia kuyatoa huko ndani, ni mkakati mwingine kabisa. Na unaenda hand in hand. Unaweza kuingiza maji ndani alafu hujui jinsi gani unayatoa nje yakiwa machafu. Unabidi muwe na mpango yani. Tena hapo ndo mpo nyuma, yani hapo ndo kinundu ngazi. Waswahili wanasema. Kazi kubwa, sewage. Lakini najua mtatoboa. Najua mtatoboa. Kwa hiyo mtumie watu ambao wana akili. Mfanye planning. Muwe na focus, ndio mambo yanaisha. Kinyume na hapo, mambo yatakuwa yaishi. Yanaanza mengine yanaisha katikati, mengine hayaanzi kabisa. Ufanisi hata kwenye barabara huko ni hivyo. Matatizo ni yale yanashabiana tu. Upotevu wa material. Jinsi wanavyofanya kazi ndio kunafanya mambo yachelewe. Lakini sio kwamba hawana hela. Mimi nataka kujenga darasa. Mimi sihangaiki wewe. Mimi nahitaji kuwa na hela tu mfukoni. Basi. Watu wanapatikana. Nchi na watu wengi sana ambao wana ujuzi nyingi tofauti. Kwa hiyo shida ni ufanisi. Na ufanisi, kutokuwepo kwa ufanisi kunapelekea watu kupata mianya ya kuibaiba. Kila hatua watu wanachomoa kidogo mpaka inafika huko chini tunaona kikubwa lakini nusu yake kishaondoka. Haya, pipe technologies, jinsi gani ya mabomba yanavyounganishwa ni aibu. Jamaa anawasha vimoto sijui alafu anaweka vile pipe. Kweli unaweza kuunganisha maji taifa zima kwa mwendo huo? Kwa kweli haiwezekani. Tuongee tu ukweli, haiwezekani. Teknolojia ni duni sana. Kwa mnabidi itengenezwe ka kigrupu kadogo kafuatilie njia nyingine za ufanisi zaidi kwa kufanya kazi yenu iende haraka. Iende haraka na iende vizuri, sio tu iende haraka afa haina ubora. Na hizo njia sasa hizi ni karne ya 21 wanavodai. 21st century kuna teknolojia nyingi sana. Nyingi za kufanya vitu, nyingi. Na very inexpensive kwa sababu watu wengi wanaproduce. Ndio maana Africa inakuwa very valuable to these people because kile wanachozalisha hawana hawezi kujiuzia wenyewe. Mchina na masocket analeta Afrika, hawezi akapeleka Ulaya. Ulaya wanahitaji socket, wanazalisha socket zao wenyewe. Na pia wanahitaji kuprotect viwanda vyao ndani. Kwa hiyo wana protective policies. Yaani kwa is a whole situation na Africa tupo thrown in the middle. Okay, so very systematic kwenye kuapply protectionism, na kwa sababu bado uwezo wetu mdogo. Lakini protectionism ni muhimu, sio kwamba tusio wanyonge. Information technologies, okay, the flow of information. Tengeneza mfumo madhubuti. Nilikane kama sijui mkopi na kupesti TANESCO, nahisi tu. Mkopi na kupesti TANESCO mfumo wao. Mkishakuwa na wafanyakazi wa kutosha, mfumo wao ule mshakuwa na vyombo vya usafiri wa kutosha, na mshakuwa na spare na makokolo kama hayo ambayo yana breakdown, kwa sababu statistics tu zina show kwamba okay, most likely case nyingi ambazo tumepigiwa labda mabomba kupasuka. Kwa nini yanapasuka? Na jinsi gani tuna patch, tuna vifaa vya kupatch hizo vitu, unajua vitu kama hivyo. Na umeme muadapt. Tusililai tu sana kwenye maji na gesi na mafuta. Sisikii vitu kuhusu upepo. Tuna maengineer kibao hapo. Wapo kibao wana akili. Wako wengine Costech, wengine Nyumbu, wengine wapi. Wapeni kazi. Cable tunatengeneza hapo, sijui tuna maviwanda hapa ya kutengeneza hadi transformer. Sasa mchawi nini? Mpango. Na sidhani kwamba shida ni hela. Tanzania kuzalisha kidogo mkiwasha nyumba 10 tu. Mpata picha. Mmefika kwenye kijiji, mmetengeneza hizo windmill ambazo ziko na efficiency, unaweza kuwasha nyumba 10 tu. Hiyo inasaidia, hamuelewi, kuliko nothing. Kuliko nothing. Inakuwa ni mnaonekana kwamba ni useless. Sasa it beats the purpose, all purpose in fact. So anyway, songe sana. Prince Eric signing out. Bye. Love you.